Hello guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Simon and in today's video we're going to build a small and cheap little camera rig. Now let's build this rig from scratch. All the parts are linked down below. There are different ways you can build a rig for your camera and I'm going through some of them. I'll be using my Alpha 6300, but you can use literally any camera. Just make sure if you buy a cage that it fits your camera. The easiest setup would be to just slap the monitor on top of the camera and call it a day. So here I have my Fieldworld F570 camera monitor. It's a 1080p 5.7 inch monitor. It's about the size of an iPhone XS Max and it's a great monitor. Not the brightest but cheaper than others. I bought it for about 200 bucks. I bought a big battery for the monitor that can easily last you a day or even two, depends on your brightness settings, but it will just add in some more weight. But the ball head that comes with the monitor is straight up garbage, so I would recommend you to buy something like a small rig monitor mount. This is a solid thing that holds your monitor securely and doesn't really cost that much, like about 30 bucks or something. So the only thing you gotta do is just put that monitor into your hot shoe, if I can even fit it. Get in there, boy. Secure the monitor. Connect the HDMI cable. Bam. And you're ready to go. This is a solid setup if you just want to get some B-roll. This is really small setup, can easily build it, doesn't take much time and just gives you everything you need. You got a big monitor to see what is in focus and what not, and that's just really all you need to get some B-roll. So the next step would be to get a cage and to get a top handle. I got both of these from Small Rig for about 50 bucks. The only thing you gotta do is just mount them to your camera. So let's first get the monitor off again. Put that aside. Then to mount the cage you need to take off your lens. Then you can put your camera into the cage. You just gotta line the camera up with the screw that comes in. Just like that. And then you can take a screwdriver or just a penny and secure that thing. It is a little bit wiggly. It doesn't hold it really tight. You can move it around a little bit, and after time you may wanna retighten the screw at the bottom. And if you have heavy lenses on, it's even gonna get worse. So just maybe have a penny with you to tighten that screw. So now the top handle, you get two screws with it and a Allen key. Allen key is it called? I don't even know. And then the top handle just goes on top. Just screw it down. Nothing. Not much to say over here. Make sure you tighten this enough, not too much, but enough that it holds your camera. You don't want it to loosen up and break your camera at the end. So now you already have a setup to get some good lower shots with that handle really secure and tight in there. So perfect little setup if you want to go with that. But we are gonna add the monitor again. As you can see, we now got two cold screws, one on the handle and one on the cage. That means we even can put on a mic or something, or maybe a light, whatever you want. So let's mount the monitor again. Just put it on there, tighten that thing. You don't want it to fall off. Then plug in the HDMI cable and you're good to go. This is another setup. You can get some good lower shots, but if you want to get some good audio, you can now put a mic on here. I got the Rode Video Mic Pro. Just slide that into the other hot shoe that is still empty. tighten it down, then you got your cable, route that to your audio input, plug that in, and you even got good audio now. Just a little recommendation, tip, whatever you want to call it. If you have a camera on your rig like this, don't get the camera too close to your mouth. I did it once, and at the end you just heard me breathing on the audio. Just not cool. Just make sure you don't get it too close to your mouth. Good setup if you want to just run around, get some good shots. You got some good audio on it even. Yeah, top handle, everything perfect. But I mostly shoot with manual focus, so I hold my camera one hand on the lens and one on the side, and the Alpha 6300 is just a really small camera. It is a cool camera, but just a little bit too small to run around like this for a couple of hours. I think it's really uncomfortable to hold the camera. Maybe I got big hands, I don't know, but just a little bit uncomfortable. So I bought a side handle from Small Rig. It's about 35 bucks or something, and you just mount it to the camera. So before you run around, maybe take the Allen key out and really secure that side handle, because you don't want it to fall off while you run around with your camera. And that's about it. It will of course get heavier if you add more stuff. At the moment it's about 1.8 kilograms, that's 4 pounds with no lens. With my Sigma lens on it, it's about 2.7 kilograms, that's about 6 pounds. Like I said, if you wanted to get lighter, maybe get a smaller battery for your monitor, or get a smaller monitor if it's really too heavy for you. Yeah, but that's about it. It's a cool small little setup. I really like it. Some people might ask, why would you buy all this gear if you just can go out and buy a new camera? The cost of this rig is really low. Without the camera it only cost 560 bucks. And that's mostly because of the monitor and the mic. And if you already have some of the parts, it's not a big deal to get a cage and build a rig like this. We are not getting $2,000 of gear to make a great camera and even more usable camera. The best part about a rig like this is of course the flexibility. You can add so much stuff like different handles, shoulder rigs, monitors, lights, and so on. Smallrig.com is a really great site to start off. They got some good gear that is not too expensive. Not sponsored though. Something I would like to add to my rig in the future is an external battery that powers the whole rig. So I only need to worry about one camera. But there's so much gear out there and you can get so creative with your setup. And at the end, if you have some gear, you can reuse it on other cameras. If you buy a new one, just get a new cage and you're ready to go to use everything again. If you have multiple cameras, you can swap out the parts between them, build different rigs, and you don't need to buy the same handle twice. Something I really like about the rig when I first got it was the monitor. I could finally see what I was recording and what was in focus. If you have a camera with a small monitor in the back, I would recommend you to do the same. Pick up a monitor because it really helped me get some good shots. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you learned something new today. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more content like this in the future, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you in my next video. And for those of you who don't know, I'm live on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, 8:30 PM. The link will be down below. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Have a good one. Bye. With my Sigma lens on it, it's about 2.7 pounds. The best part about a rig like this is of course the flexibility you have. You can add so much stuff like different fucking hell. Hello?
Yeah, hello, Dion.
Sorry?